Hello everyone, welcome to Hiendy Club. It's me, Ray Swong again. You've all seen the poster. SINE's latest flagship power conditioner has finally been completed. And the model is called Gateway 3PA. SINE's Gateway series has already had many generations, and this is the third generation. The second generation was also featured at Hiendy. Many fans are using it. And for this third generation, it has the additional letters PA at the end. What do these two letters PA represent? I'll explain it to you all in a moment. For now, let's listen to two songs first. So let's first talk about the appearance of the Gateway 3PA. When unboxing it, I actually took it out of the box. At that moment, I could truly feel its weight. It's quite substantial, and according to their official website, the weight of the Gateway 3PA weighs up to 24 kilo. And the panel of this generation is indeed much more attractive than the previous one. Besides that, it has the model name SINE Gateway 3PA clearly and prominently engraved on it. There's also a glowing SINE logo. I think the design of this glowing logo, it is well designed. The light is very soft and not glaring. As for the power switch, it's located on the side of the machine. However, for this type of power conditioner, I typically, in fact, usually never turn it off. Unless I'm going on a trip for a few months, if it's just a week or two, I still won't turn it off. All right, after looking at the power switch, let's check out the back panel. This time, the Gateway 3PA's, its back panel, has a total of 10 sockets, which are divided into approximately 4 for analog, 4 for digital, and 2 for high current each. So with a total of 10 sockets, it's actually enough for you to connect all the HiFi equipment in your house, basically. And whether it's digital, analog, or high current, there will be a separate independent, the compensation circuit working at the back, and their sockets use SINE's top tier sockets called Nano-Platinum, advanced Nano-Platinum cryogenic socket. As for the high current isolation, there are 2 for you to connect to the ground box socket, and below here is the IEC socket, and this time they are using a 15A IEC socket. Finally, I'll talk about the feet, because this time I noticed that the Gateway 3PA has feet that are very heavy duty, actually combining various materials to support it, to absorb vibrations. So users don't need to add any additional footer to support it. Using the original feet already provides excellent sound quality. So after we've looked at the exterior and the back panel, let's talk about its most important part inside, which is its core technology of this product. And now let's take a look at this diagram of the core technology. The Gateway 3PA actually uses their already excellent technology, indeed called Magnetic Conduit technology. And in addition, this time, they have newly developed a technology called P-alloy conductor core. And this alloy conductor core, I will show you the actual product later. As for the Gateway 3PA, how it handles electricity. In the first stage, it goes through something called Magnetic Conduit to handle the input stage first. Then the current will go to a new technology called P-alloy, which has a multi-noise processing architecture that further maximizes processing. After P-alloy completes its process, at the end it needs to perform another magnetic conduit output stage processing. In other words, the electricity in your home, no matter how dirty the power conditioner is, once it passes through gateway 3 PA, it can effectively clean up all the dirt and unwanted, unnecessary noise. Basically, everything is completely processed. Alright, as for the new technology, it is the P-alloys processing technology. Now, the core, which is from Mic Audio, has already taken 2 physical items and placed them on the table. So right now, I have these 2 large pieces in my hands. These 2 large pieces, when I hold them, already have a weight to them, as you can see when I hold them. So these 2 pieces, actually, as you can see, besides the fact that in addition to the whole entire P-alloy aluminum core, is made with a durable, high-quality aluminum alloy casing. Inside, there are many different materials that help to play the role of a filter. So you can take a look at the picture first. Actually, in the picture, you can all just see it. So its structure, besides having the extra thick aluminum alloy shielding layer outside, inside there's also a pure copper shielding layer. And further inside, there is a shock-absorbing isolation layer that resembles plastic. In the middle, there is the P-alloys low voltage noise removal technique. On the outside, filling material is used to seal the opening. As mentioned at the beginning of the video, besides going through this triple power after processing, it will then pass through 4 newly designed types of compensation circuits. Specifically, each type of compensation circuit is fit for different equipment, including what I mentioned earlier, such as digital, analog, or high current, that kind of thing. Another thing worth mentioning is its socket, which uses SINE's Nano-Platinum socket, the Nano-Platinum cryogenic. If you use SINE sockets, you would know that their sockets are very stable and secure. So, when I plug the power cable in, you can actually feel that the contact point is very well made. So let's also talk about its core technology inside, and then we'll listen to 2 more songs first. After listening to the songs, I'll share with you my thoughts on SINE's brand new Flagship, the Gateway 3 PA power conditioner, how I feel about its sound. Okay. Everyone is back after listening to the song. Just now, I selected some popular classical music to listen to see how this particular piece, Gateway 3 PA, handles dynamics and whether there is any compression. Like in my club, I recently and thoroughly tested the power cable. For the power cable, I used a high-quality entry-level Shunyata Venom HC. The power cable costs just over $1,000. I connected it to the Gateway 3 PA. As for the entire set of equipment, it includes a pair of Audio Research 160 monoblocks. I also plugged it into the high current section of the Gateway 3 PA. Of course, the source and the digital plugged into the digital section, and the preamp plugged into the analog section. So the performance that came out actually, after trying so many power conditioner, if we talk about dynamics without any compression, actually the Gateway 3 PA, I think its performance is the best. Compared to when I plugged it directly into the wall, the fluctuations in dynamics, such as the speed, is even more powerful. Actually, all the comments I just made are based on using an entry-level shunyata cable. That power cable, I definitely believe that if I use an even better power cable, its performance or its character can fully bring out the character of that power cable while providing a very quiet background and enhanced dynamics. Is enhanced, not diminished, not diminished. With the Gateway 3 PA, I feel that its dynamics are even enhanced, because many users, after using the power conditioner, often say that the dynamics seem to be lacking. If you think the power conditioner affects the dynamics, I suggest you give a call to Mic Audio to listen to the performance of the Gateway 3 PA. Or I might also ask Mic Audio to place this Gateway 3 PA at the club, because I really like this machine. Then everyone can come up and listen together with me.